Top of the day. So, family, it's your boy, KG the Spiritual Big Homie, coming at you again with another vid today. And today I just want to touch on, I just want to speak on what to do to become the highest version of yourself, right? And it starts with what I call the 5 levels of positive health. And that's spiritual health, mental health, emotional health, physical health, and financial health, right? So now in the past vids, I was speaking on basically the transition from the street into, just getting out the way, you know what I mean? So today, I'm gonna elaborate a little more on it. Yeah, bear with me a little bit. I'm gonna refer to my notes here and there, right? So, touching on, I'm gonna start with, let's see what we're gonna start with today. I'm gonna start with spiritual health, right? Because when I was in the game, bro, you couldn't tell me nothing about, you know what I'm saying, God or universe or spirit, none of that. You couldn't tell me none of that. Now, was I going to church when I was little? Yeah, that was more like forced and dragged into it by my auntie, grandma, and stuff like that. But it wasn't no to feed my own essence. It was just, showing up because I was supposed to. You know what I mean? And when I got of age, when I was in the street years, you definitely couldn't tell me nothing about it. But I'm here to tell you, bro, after all these years, bro, after dedicating 25 years of my life to that street life, God is literally the only thing that pulled me through, bro. I can think of numerous times, and I'm pretty sure y'all can too if y'all really think about it, where there was no one else that could have pulled you out of a situation or got you from doing something that could have landed your ass life in prison, bro. But I learned this years later as I, reflected back on my time in the streets and, the actions I did, But, yeah. So I say spiritually because the last videos I touched on, and I was saying that, right, just go in the room, man. Just go in there by yourself, just like I am right now. Just go in there by yourself, man. Nobody around, no audience, and just pull it out, bro. Because God, he's like a loving dad, bro. He know every damn thing you did. All you gotta do is just confess. Oh man, listen, man. I shot at JoJo, robbed little Bobby. You know all that shit, bro. So just go in there and tell it to him. Now, depending on the amount of karma you put out there, bro, you're gonna have to pay something back, bro. You got to. But if you repent wholeheartedly, I'm talking about from him, bro, wholeheartedly, get in that room, talk to him, you know what I'm saying? I can guarantee you the consequences ain't gonna be what you think it'll be. Now, if you continue, just say, dude, hey, he out there playing that street shit. Y'all did about the same, y'all put in about the same work, right? Dude, A, never repented. Now, y'all done put in a nice amount of dirt. This guy, his karma might be, his ass end up in the dirt or in jail for like a really long time. As opposed to the guy B, when in this room repented, you done, heartfelt, pulled your heart out to the Lord, which you both know, he knows the things that both of y'all did. But the difference between you and him, you done went in and pulled out your heart to the Lord and tell him you actually really want to change. You know this street life ain't going no damn well. He ain't lead you to nowhere but, down them dark, lonely roads. But anyway, you go in there, your karma may be, maybe, you get booked for a job for like the first 3-4 months, which, you got to keep going regardless of that. But you might, let me see, the ill-gotten gains you done, accumulated. Let's say you got a car with this robbery money, you done got it, you know what I'm saying, apartment or something with this, ill-gotten gains. Whatever you got with ill-gotten gains, bro, it has to leave, bro. The law of karma said it has to leave. But is that better than being dead or doing some fucking life in, doing life in prison or a whole lot of years in prison? I'll take that alternative all day, bro, because you can always start over if you out or you're living. So let's get in there, man. You got to pay some karma back. But that's just what it is. Like I said, I'd rather pay that karma back in small, you know what I'm saying, small doses than fucking death or jail. You see what I'm saying? So, and it took me a while to realize that, right? So, spiritually, bro, get yourself right with God, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't know where to start. I'm pretty sure it's a godly man or, you know, woman around you somewhere that, you know, hey, or if not, just, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, I ain't got no way to get reached out to just yet. But shit, shoot me a comment on it, you know what I mean? Put a comment on the video. And shit, if I get back with you, send you my number, and we can talk like that, bro. I'm always talking to the youth, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's a pleasure, man. I would have no problem with helping you out, bro. Or sis. But like I said, I'm speaking to my young gentlemen because they're the ones that's out here doing most of the dirty work. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, that's one aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Get your spiritual health going in a positive direction. And another level of it, mental health, bro. Like the stuff we done learn and the stuff that we see every day, shit we've been programmed, you know what I'm saying? Programmed into in these hoods and these, you know, these social media things like that. Bro, this shit is I'm talking about a landfill, bro. This shit is filthy, bro. You have to unlearn and relearn everything you ever thought was either true or new or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, mental health. Like when I got my spiritual awakening, like it's kind of go hand in hand with the with the mental health. Like a lot of this shit that you really thought, you know what I'm saying, that you was taught and learned growing up, this shit'll drive you insane once you find out that you know what I mean, that none of this shit real. Trust me, bro. That's a whole different thing. When I get to dropping spiritual vids, I'm gonna elaborate on all that stuff more. But mental health, baby. Get your mental health game up, because a lot of these young cats out here, they like mentally and emotionally immature dudes with guns. How the fuck you gonna, you a 14, 15, 16-year-old dude, you don't even know what the hell life is about. You emotionally and mentally immature as fuck, but you out here toting a gun. Why you think so many people coming up shot? Motherfuckers step on your shoe, you get the boot shooting. Motherfuckers say something about your girl or this or that, or you know what I mean? You shooting. Motherfucker try to talk to your girl and you popping it, man. Now you doing life and she finna be out fucking everybody. I'm not saying this is all people, but still these are common things that happen in our hood, bro. Not calling girls hoes, but shit, who the fuck gonna sit up here and hold himself down? Who the hell gonna hold somebody down from 16 years old to life? I'll wait for that answer. Right. So she just doing what she do, bro. She just doing what she's designed to do. Women, they seek like shelter, bro. Like they seek protection. They need protection and provision, bro. How the fuck you gonna provide and you done locked up forever because you done made an emotional decision in the spur of the moment? You can't. So mental health, guys. You got to, as a group, as a people, you know what I'm saying? That's how much you work on that shit every day, bro. Get mentally strong each and every day. You want to get your mind so damn sharp. Start reading books, bro. Do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever you do, try to make your mind as sharp as a fucking dagger. I'm talking about your mind. Make your mind so motherfucking sharp. Fuck around, cut your head off, boy. I'm talking about sharp. Whatever you got to do, like whatever that thing is you like to do, like, you know, maybe what, you don't know, just put it out there. Maybe you like to read, maybe you like to rap, maybe you like to do something, you know what I'm saying? Get your vocabulary up, read a dictionary or something, just do something, bro. Read a book. It can be the simplest book. Reading is that shit turned to a habit. Like, bro, when I was in prison, I read over 1,000 books, bro. And it started with simple, like, hood novels and stuff like that, but as you read, you training the brain to like this, you know what I'm saying? Like this activity or whatever it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? And which leads me, yeah, I ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna speak on another one. I'm gonna say physical health, cause I ain't gonna touch on all of them in this video, right? I'm gonna say physical health. Guys, I ain't gonna say it's the mark of a man to go around being in the gym and lifting weights and all this type of shit, but it's a man's identity. A man take real pride, not that foolish ass pride just triggers off the street. Man takes real pride in being able to take this, like be a protector and provider, you know what I'm saying, for his family. How the hell can you protect and you out here weak as hell, bro? You don't even know what your strength, like you have no physical strength in your body. That's why you so quick to pick up a fucking gun. Or you see a motherfucker that actually do work out, man, I'll pop that nigga. Bro, I used to say that same immature ass shit. Move buff ass nigga, I'll pop that nigga. Man, you know how much motherfucking emotional insecurity you got right there? Do you know how much emotional insecurity that you showing right there, bro? Get your ass in the gym, bro. Get off the block and go to that gym, bro. I know cats that's actually on the block that still go to the gym. But not saying that just being strong is the end all be all. No, it ties into with the other aspects of the positive health. But that's a start, bro. Get your ass in that gym, man. You don't want to be this old 120, 130 pound motherfucker talking about with the biggest gun on the block. For one, you probably know, like, a lot of cats ain't even shot them motherfucking, them big ass guns. You know, you popping this, you shooting this motherfucker, your wrist is goddamn big, and you jerking all over, you done hit an innocent motherfucker, man. You ain't even strong. Still gotta be strong, some type of strength to shoot a fucking gun too. So, like I said, man, and even then, if y'all, like I said, even the street dudes who still just refuse to catch the lesson right now, they ain't out there popping them pistols, the guys that actually do work out, they know, like, shit, you gotta have some type of, strength up on your ass to go up in these motherfucking prisons, because you going to prison. But you gotta have some type of strength to go on, you know what I mean? Fighting off these big ass niggas or, you know what I mean? These fucking predators that prey on y'all. Just giving you facts, bro. Anyway, like I said, I ain't gonna go on no whole tirade about that. But I just wanted to touch on them three right there, man. The spiritual aspect, bro. The spiritual aspect of positive health. The mental aspect of positive health. And the physical part, bro. Put that block shit down, bro. You know what I'm saying? Put that block shit down, bro, please. You know what I mean? It's not worth it, bro. You're gonna trick yourself. You hurry up. I'm talking about you running to fuck your life up. Everybody running to the graveyard, bro. Ain't nobody running to the fucking, ain't nobody trying to live out here, bro. Everybody in a rush to die. And then a lot of shit out here too, and it was right back in my day too. You had these rappers, you quoting what these rappers say, you heard my nigga such and such say, you heard my nigga, what's the boy name? Any rapper, just shit, pick a name. You heard my nigga say it, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you know what I'm saying? We out here, man, we live fast, we done. Bro, I had to learn that shit too. Cause I done went on a mission or two while listening to these, like, the older rappers in our day, spewing that same fake ass gangster rap. Now it's a little bit of them about their life. But even then, they still got brains enough to be like, hey man, nah, ain't, you know what I mean? You ain't putting no shit you really done out there on the wax unless you just fucking brain dead. But let's just stop making these guys' raps our lives. You see what I'm saying? That's what's tricking your ass off these streets. So, like I said, man, I know sometimes I got like a mix of, you know what I'm saying, giving y'all the real raw and then a little rambling it out. But like I said, bro, that's all coming from truth. That's all coming from the heart. That's all coming out of love. You know what I'm saying? So, the journey from the block to actually want to have a respect for yourself to live, it starts with you, bro. It starts with that one decision. It starts with that first decision, bro. Get in that room and ask yourself, because everybody had their self-reflection moments, bro. Everybody. It starts in getting your ass in that room, asking yourself, bro. When you look in the mirror and yourself in the morning, when you get up, it's always gonna be that little voice, that your higher self, bro, gonna always ask you, damn, is this what I wanna do? but we shake it off so much, you know what I'm saying? Because we already got our mindset on what we want to do, what we going to be, what we got to go outside and do, or lack thereof, you know what I mean? So one day just listen to that voice, bro, and actually entertain it. And from there, be real with yourself, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, man. Dedicating 25 years of my life to that shit, boy, was one of the worst things I ever did, bro. And I'm talking about between, that's like, just from 11 years old to what, 36 when I was leaving prison. Is it really worth it, bro? I'm pretty sure you know the answer to that. Until the next video, y'all, man. I love y'all, young brothers, man. Wishing y'all peace, love, and light, man. I'm out.